Usually seeing teams have been rushing up Cat. They've been pressuring towards A main a little bit, and Superman not knowing there was already a push off.
And that's how you fight back. Molest turns around, instantly traded by nature. That now activates Loud to try to move in the B side. All denied by the crossfire setup of EG. And EG starts off very well with this pistol round. Getting the position to use it here. But as the aftershock comes out, looks like Loud wants to execute in the B side right away. Apop repositioning on the left side of the cage. Looking back, and as it comes down, he only has a ghost. Beautiful flash, but he can't get a kill. At least Derek is there to spam with the Ares towards the back of the site. Underhand flash, spotting Q6, dropping him down. A 3-on-3 as Loud is still stuck on the lane, trying to move in the B side. Derek in the back, just trying to waste the clock down, waiting for his teammates to come in. A double jump down for Loud. As Jungle comes in from behind, though. Two executions with the ghost. 2-ace alone. Smoke is out. 1v1 towards the spawn. As he gets hit by the paranoia, Superman repositions again. And 2-ace. He's gonna have to come up big here. Spike is down out in the open in the back of the B site. The other smoke disappears, the gun sticks out. Should be an easy kill. Took a bit, but at least got it done. Now pushing forward. Oh! Superman almost caught him! But 2-ace pulls it right on time! What will the retake look like when you're playing such a default comp on Ascent? The Owl drone getting nullified by the null command set by Sadak down towards the generator. As Derek is trying to see if there's going to be a pinch around from the back. The late lurks were actually very prominent for Loud, but it's actually less, holding towards the gelato with the off angle behind the chairs, wins that fight, and that dwindles down the chances of EG for the retake. Derek's trying to make it a little bit expensive here, spraying towards the hell, almost connecting into others. Kawadzin's low on HP. 2-ace is at 1. You know this fight's gonna go off no matter what. But if you can make it expensive, you'll be happy with the results so far for EG. But you have this slack from EG. Blade Storm looking for aggression. Potential trap play. The paranoia. The pinch from both ends. Q6 and 2-ace fall. Jargon will continue in the backstab here, but stopped by Sadak and Kawadzin on both extremities. The shot's missing a bit, allowing Superman to get that backstab onto Sadak. Now he's alone, isolating one. Turns around for the kill into less. And it's Kawadzin alone at 3 HP. The TP away so he could meet up with Apoth. And EG in a great spot for a Thrifty.
Got the spike.
They gotta know, they've had to deliver the damage that's been done right now to Kawadzin. Pressure on his shoulders. You have to imagine there's no way he swings this angle, right?
He's got a minute to work with. Oh. Well, now he's gonna have to swing because that hat just came out. There's that second swing and Superman is there.
Oh my gosh. A to start Loud is as they head now towards B. This main control though.
Talking about with the contact and the kill. Apoth going backwards. Fade away call to QCK and man, Loud cannot even move forward around the bend of Garage of the B main. The underhand flash for a double peek. Too easy for Jogimo. Kawadzin.
My God.
As well as another flawless closed in by EG. Just to escape on time. Aftershock avoids it. Superman TP on the top. Null command comes out. They can't cross through. Now on the top of the brick, Superman is trying to close it down. Waiting for his teammates to come back. The fadeaway kill as he drops. And finally gets traded off. A res comes up from Les. TP in the generator for Loud as they have the player advantage in the site, also have a pit. Usually used towards the spawn, or should I say the heaven side, as you see it right now being depleted.
Spike planted.
Deployed as the Owl drone also deployed from Derek. Looking for that Odin spray. But Les stays alive, full health and healthy. As the pit, it will also stay up.
Apoth. Beautiful. Clutch kill right there.
There's that ping, even a recon dart available for Derek. There's that second ping. Recon goes towards the back. A spray towards Dice as Apoth wins that fight. Pit is still up as Les is trying to hold his ground behind his own pit.
Oh my God.
Running through. Apoth is there for the trade.
What? He held down W and mouse one and said, trade me. Yeah.
Still has one more. Actually doesn't have any flashes himself. Yusuke got dropped by Superman as Lau was looking to look for an execution in the A site. Fault line finally pushes Nature's away. Here is the ult canceled out. Jogimo with the headshot onto Kawadzin with the Blade Storm, a second one up to
Oh my gosh.
These are quick rounds in the end for EG.
We know he'll do it on split, now on Ascent. They're gonna be pushing B though. That wall comes up. Oh my God.
Almost trying to get that trap play to allow Jogimo to get the kill into market. Superman moved forward, caught one off guard but misses a shot. That might be it for him right there. The fall line hits him, he gets stunned out and he gets dropped down. Meanwhile, the rest of EG trying to trade it back. Nature moving forward. But there's a lurk from Apoth. Nice kill. On to Tui's, but the other two has fallen down, leaving out Derek alone on a 3 versus 1. And again, catching players off guard. But when you miss those shots, it's easy for Loud to punish. For B main, giving a chance now for EG to pick up the spike, flood back within B, and go for this plant.
Really nice market flood. Fans, I could see this being something that EG does constantly. With no Sentinel utility here for Loud, they can mess with mid a lot of this game and give Loud trouble. Here, a full push through. We'll see the retake.
It's 1 for 1. Nice, beautiful double swing that comes out from Loud. Superman waiting for the first contact for the player on lane to throw out the paranoia out. Now the aftershock flushing out towards Logs. Loud looking to move in any second now. Apoth here's a TP across, Jockeyable hiding in the smoke just by the bottom of the staircase, but Loud are just running in one by one. And with the clock ticking down on his spike, it's making it so difficult here for Loud to move in. Sadai's gonna be the last player staying with no bullets left in the chamber of the Stinger. And EG, they convert their gun round. Finally comes out from M2. Out from Superman. And now we'll pivot EG now to try to work towards his B site, but the one-ways this time is on the staircase of the B site. Works out quite well. Apoth couldn't get the lurk in. And with 16 seconds left, it's really not giving any chances for EG to move through, yet they're still committing to it. Aftershock comes out, less supporting Kawatzin in the back of the B site. And that should be the name of the game. Save the last two if you can. They've already lost Nature. But Loud has a flawless in the end.
What a nice... You had to jinx it, didn't you?
Yeah, you know.
What a nice round from Loud, though. And they have all pretty much a retake utility now.
So they'll Molly, Paranoia, and allow the Blade Storm to come out. That gets instantly denied by Sadak with the null command on the top of heaven. So really, EG, all they can do right now is try to gain the space and try to get a plant. Superman with the hero rifle at the dice with this Vandal. Plant attempted. There's that flush of utility. Aftershock even baited out. EG looking for a second attempt, but flashes after flashes from
Spike's
Loud,
not
but
down.
Superman is there once again at the dice. Derek also gets a trade off onto Superman, but here comes the lurk, the flank from QCK. The 1v1 towards the back, and Giacomo is ready for it. Now we have a 3 versus 1. Tui's alone, spotting that Nature up towards that dice. Only the Blade Storm left, the light dropped, and it's a Sheriff from Derek, a 1v1 against Tui's here. Recon Dart. Tui's is going to make noise, so Derek's going to repivot now towards the back of the generator. Swings out and gets tagged a bit by the Vandal to drop out from Tui's after. And Derek comes in with the headshot. Deflected from EG. Out towards B. This fake was sold.
They're going to go back to A.
10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh, they get away, but that means that's another for site. Apoth is going to be able to get less, Vans.
Wait, but now he's pinned towards the B side while everybody else from Loud has pivoted towards the A side. Beautiful hat here. That's going to help the 2 players remaining in the A side for EG. Nature and Derek have doing the work together. Apoth closing the gap, running for support. There's the aftershock coming out, and it's only Nature alone now as Derek is hiding for cover under the smoke towards Hell. The flank out from Apoth, but it's a 1 for 1. Derek in another opportunity to clutch, this time on a 2 versus 1. The tap on that spike first, looks for that spray. Now as the smoke dissipates, the defuse will come out.
Oof. What a round.
Bring up the ult points as Derek grabs that orb. Apoth now moving forward, the Outlaw connecting onto Les. The lurk play coming out from EG once again capitalized. Underhand flash as Apoth is trying to tap on that spike. Sees now that the judge is towards the B site. That might be the opener now for EG to execute an A. Paranoia and a knife. They realize now that the site's open.
30 seconds left.
Going for that clean plant now for A main.
Yeah. Fully in sight, so still retake here going to happen from Loud. 0 point gives them an idea, but a lot of this lower Hell utility is already being used.
Run it back now. Derek with the lineup. Cancels the run it back, even gets a kill on top of that. Swinging back and forth, spots 2 players, the last 2 of Loud, up towards the tree. Smoke being thrown, Joggimo and Nature with the last 2 kills. EG upsetting Loud on ascent.
What a match from Evil Geniuses. And it's just flowed. Let's see how it happens here.
Already have a high tide coming up, the dash across here from QCK. And
locked up.
as you actually heard from Ender, we didn't really see any deadlock setups towards his B side. It starts off instantly towards A. So it slowed down the pace for Loud. As they're setting up for a plant up towards the A tower. Double flank coming out from EG, slowly being watched by Les. But here comes the first contacts. All three instantly won by Loud from both extremities. Flankers drop down, rotators drop down. And it's up to Giacomo and Nature on a 5 versus 2. Isolated on different parts of the A site. A triple swing towards the spawn. And it'll make it difficult here for Giacomo to come back and try to clutch a 1v3 here at this point.
I love the swarm from Loud here. We'll watch Giacomo try to clutch this one up against 3 as he gets just smattered with a bunch of utility. But this was a really cool chaos round from Loud. Round 3. And Giacomo does it again. Not even has to be an operator this time.
And that's the thing, the moving up with the harbor walls.
Over there.
A great way to scale up towards the map and great that utility from Giacomo, but again, it's EG playing that forward position and catching one off guard off the rip. For the rest now, Loud, they've lost a player in the process. Tui's is down to 5 HP.
Over there.
Ooh. The wall comes out now for Giacomo, making it a lot more difficult here for Loud to try to get that plant in the B site. Been moving forward, off angle, read by QCK. Giacomo still there for the trade. Net to slow some players down, swings out, gets caught, but at least gets one for his troubles. Now it's up to the two controllers of Les and Tui's. Going in the swarm now, confirming the plant.
Oh, that's spooky. Wow, playing that time so well there.
Yeah, but EG's already here. High-low looking to squeeze out towards this B site, but isolating on 1v1s. Finally a trade comes out. Oh, Tui's at this 5 HP somehow stays alive and it is in a clutch situation. Apov just dancing around, trying to spawn him. Trying to bait out the swing with a tap on that spike. Tui's is counting the seconds. Swings out, gets the kill! Huge. Comes out with the Red Bull clutch, and that should have been an EG round because it looks so clean. But
for this deadlock, and they're going to try to get positioning to use this beautiful drone destroyed.
Up on the defense, on a deadlock, punished right away by QCK as Derek's on the top of pipes being hit by the Yelp out from Tui's, slowing things down by throwing a mosh pit towards the right side of 410, breaking the dart, allowing Nature to reposition up towards the generator. Looking for more information as the wingman comes out. Nice little combination though. Looks like they heard Nature pivot back towards the generator. A 2v2 ensues, make that a 2v1. Tui's again alone, and stopped by Apop on the top of the A tower.
EG have to worry a little bit more. It's just, Wall is like an alarm bot with a crap load of health. You have to take it down to make EG worry.
Oh, the gun's sticking out. Nature's gonna fall. Silence. And that's the thing too. They're working the map as you're mentioning for Loud, and they really caught EG off guard here.
Welcome to my world.
Fight planted.
Oh, coming out here, does get the contact, allowing players to flush out. The updraft, the right click there onto QCK. Back onto the ground, trying to get more right clicks, but gets denied there by Les, and that's Superman alone now. Playing towards the back of the pit. Les stays in it now to keep it up, and this might be it here for EG, at least for this round.
If we get Tui's wall across that side, yep, they're going to be going for it.
Snake bite on the ground. Giacomo still connects the shot, though. Out from the orange hallway, and a second one. So all this through the walls, through the high tides, connects with 2. Kelton gets forward position in the B site, traded out by Superman. Thrash coming out as Derek is trying to find that information. They can't find anything because the last 2 players are Loud. Held back towards green. Now another tap on the spike, locked down, keeping them at bay. Even allowing potentially Loud to focus back on the A sign and having less on the lurk until the double swing comes out from EG towards B.
And they run it. Just trying to create a different angle here to break a crosshair. Has to be slow too.
It's got money.
Yep. Shouldn't be too bad.
To go for the plant.
10 seconds
forcing
left.
the EG players out if you could actually kill a few players in the process. And they'll get done.
Lots of bank for Loud to still buy, but EG needing these rounds here.
In done position. Nothing to really allow for him to fall back. He'll swing, but Loud is ready for it. And as I say that, comes out with the kill. And he'll finally get detained and stopped.
Right there.
He tried. Default mosh. Oh, the timing just off there for Giacomo as they start heading towards the site. This lurk is going to be so big from Les in the end, and he's low. As long as he doesn't make noise.
Is lurking around the corner and does get the kill onto Nature.
Never mind.
The high tide through.
Trying to get an idea that Giacomo can come back over on deadlock.
Turret on top of screens, gets information, a flash in the air. Apoth and Nature capitalizing on 2 kills. Null command available as well if they get pressured too much. But they're holding on that pressure with their weapons, and that's good enough. Tui's instantly the last player remaining. Wins that duel against Apoth. Now just has to work the map. This is going to be good enough here.
Oh my.
Net keeps him away.
Oh dear.
Wingman being thrown out and talking over from the top rope towards the A side this time. No defensive utility to delay. So EG has to try to get a timing, and as Apoth comes through,
Here we go.
The orb that was actually a cove that was allowing, the double orb to allow Loud to cross over towards the A site. Hunter's Fury should be an easy kill right now for Apoth. He does get a ping at least onto one player. There is that first kill. Tui's meanwhile training it back onto Jockey Ball on the other side. Derek with the wall bang. A second one onto Tui's. A 2 versus 1. Let's re-pivoting now towards the left side, holding down towards the screen. They have no information for EG. So you see them just moving around, making a lot of noise, covering every single angle. And Les is in a good spot for a 1v1. And as he swings out, there's that first one in the back of dice. Apoth on the top of the pipes. Misses the shot.
Delay.
With that snake bite. Les now moving towards the top of the A tower. Apoth is guessing around towards the back in those footsteps. It's going to be heard all along by Les. A great spot here for Les to get the kill as Apoth repels up. A Red Bull clutch as Loud finishes the half with 8. Waiting for the wall to come down.
There.
Should be a wingman plan, or at least breaking that turret first is the name of the game. Nanostorm couldn't get broken up there towards the A tower, so that allows Sadat to get the kill with that frenzy. Plant now coming down for wingman, but already it's a 3-player disadvantage for EG.
Yeah.
Derek and Nature holding the back of the A site. Here's the flip retake out from Loud. That's what we know Loud for. Very, very good with the utility on the retakes. Wow. And it's pristine for Loud in this pistol.
Yeah, Loud probably saying they used everything. Playing these low buys so seriously. And they haven't yet showed what weapons they have.
Still haven't. They finally do. The net actually catches the teammates. As if flank comes out, somehow Sadat cannot win these shots. The flank from behind of Kawazine from the boiler, traded out by Superman. Plant comes down. No opportunity to drop the wingman. So it's a 2v4. A mistake from Sadat that could turn costly for Loud, as QCK is trying to win it back for the defensive side. A first pick out onto Nature. The lurk out from Apoth, as we know him for, wins that against Les. It's up to QCK, who had that outlaw, picks up a stinger. It's going head-to-head against Apoth around the corner, and Apoth is just a drive-by, walking across calmly with the headshot. Just to make sure and confirm as they're scaling up inch by inch towards Long B, allowing for EG to get a clean plan as soon as this wall comes down, though. There's 3 players from Loud greeting Derek as he falls. Advantage still comes out for Loud, and this is going to be the difficult task. Play against the amount of walls that Loud has on a retake. High Tide comes out. Nature swings through, still has a flash, but gets picked behind as he tries to look for some cover. Now the tap, the full stick. We have players that are a little bit too far, and this comes to be a defuse in the end because of that cove.
Here now as EG is tempting the site at pipes.
And Tui's throwing this wall is still very similar to control towards the B and middle like they do towards the beginning of the round. But if EG tries to push very aggressively towards the A side, they still have the reckoning to work with. And there's the first contact, but still won by EG. All coming out here. Actually caught one now. The Kalazine's playing the off angle at the bottom of pipes, denied right away. There's only going to be 1 player left. As the wingman gets the plant. Doc at least wins that one, but it's looking pretty grim for him to try to win the 1 versus 3, especially with the wall blocking his path to move back in the A site.
You ever just bounce into it and make music? Makes that little boing boing noise. Sometimes you gotta keep yourself on the up and up when you're playing, and that's how you do it. Bounce into the wall. Obviously nothing gonna happen here for Sadat. He is trying to get some exit frags on the way out. Never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking of the post plants here. There's some mollies making a hot foot. Yeah. Still, you can never count out Sadak, actually. You think of last time. It's a big kill by Loud. This is going to come up to Nature now, getting the flash out that's going to break some crosshairs. So you see Loud presenting themselves a little bit more, knowing Derek's utility isn't there. Lockdown comes in.
30 seconds left.
Loud will have to reconsider positioning here once we get the spike down.
Nice orb, allowing Kalatina to fall back. Even an ult command now coming out on the attack. And a
Okay.
pin. Trying to confirm this plant. The setup out for EG. Oh, the
Oh,
spray.
barrier didn't work.
Through 2 walls there, Joggable falls, and now it's a safer plant just around the corner.
Spike
Cowzine
planted.
trying to look for a timing, but it's that pesky wall. Couldn't get through it. And EG, it gives him a chance to reset the clock, run it back in their favor. But for Loud this time around, they have their own 2 walls to work with on the retake. And they'll use it.
Yeah.
Locked down now for Sadak. Superman trying to delay as much as he can, even pushing forward through his own molly.
Player standing.
Loud slowly working this out. There's only Nature left. 5 HP remaining. The wall, the high tide. He can't get it done. They'll defuse it for Loud. And they'll close the second map to bring this to sunset.
Having the Viper wall, but also having the wall to move around. There was a few seconds between what they needed to sync up. No pushes right now from Loud, really, to get any control in the extremities. They are peaking where they would safely. Oh, Cowan though, that peak counts big time.
Even spotted Apoth holding back towards the link. That's already Spike also falling down, so you already see Loud pivoting back forward, but as they're trying to answer back through the market, Joggable is able to even up the tally. A 4v4, EG picking up the spike and falling back. Not deciding yet where they want to pivot, just in case Apoth could get a little bit more from this link side.
Yeah, good time to wait for Faultline to come back up here. They can re-hit. Look at Nature's positioning. He can go right across into elbow, and the team's going to try to take on Tui's.
Flash.
That's the flash to come through.
Does that a lot there from that B link, forcing now Tui's to fall back into sight. Also, he's the only defender on this A side. Double flashes. He's running all the way back, fully blinded. Sadak through the smoke. Gets a lucky one onto Superman. Joggable at least gets the plant.
Spiked it.
Things are gonna get difficult right now for EG. The cage misses, so that allows now Loud to move forward. Trying to bait out the shots with the camera, even getting shot back by less. Only now 2 players alive for EG, holding out towards the link. Now the swing, the timing's perfect for FuCK though. Will allow now Loud to get the backstab in the pinch, and decides otherwise. Wants to support with his teammate instead, and now even deciding that they want to play the retake. Apoth with that lurk on the top of the B link. Beautiful shots to drop 2. And that
Player standing.
dwindles down the numbers on a
Down
defense
B.
from how they wanted to play that retake.
Yeah.
So that position was perfect for Apoth.
Great control over mid into market, and yeah, Apoth lurk is always going to be so big for the team. Knowing the patience he needs, how long the round can take, a 3K there. Again.
Apoth, he walked all the way up. Here's the footsteps. Kawadzin was waiting but not ready for the shot. Almost gets that second one onto Sadak. But the advantage is still for Loud. Execution now towards the B site. No smokes really to help him out the cross, and that makes it very difficult there for EG to move in for a plant.
I have the spike.
Losing Superman early was definitely a thorn to the side of the execution.
I was gonna say no smokes there. You're forced to just contact out and break a crosshair, but everybody's ready in
30
market.
seconds left.
Little plant here, extra money possibly for the side of EG, and there's a kill.
Hey,
Eric's gonna look
Sadak's
to go
low in
forward.
HP. There's still time, 20 seconds left. He's got Haunt in 3. Maybe bait out another tap here. Looks back towards the spawn. Both players have Loud grouped together. Now there's that Haunt from the front. He gets shot right away. The double swing out. Oh, and the spread from left and right. That was really nice from Loud.
In and back to mid, Vans.
Yeah, I need you want to try it a little bit more this time around. The smoke on the right to focus on the left.
Fire in the hole.
Showstopper on top of that to pivot and pinch in the market. It works out, flushing out Kawadzin, punished by Superman. Rocket is still up to clear the B site. Both players allowed are at the entrance of B main. There's that first pick from Les once again. Good crosshair placement, the basics, traded out by Derek. The QCK still accounted for, gets that kill, has a running back, but he doesn't need it!
Oh my god.
2 instant kills onto Apoth and Joggable. Derek on a 1 versus 2. Thankfully, a hat came out just before, allowing Derek to get ready on this 1 versus 2. Another clutch attempt, but both players walking down slowly, couldn't get the surprise kill.
Here, the 5v5 retake. You get this a few times for Sunset. Never mind, Derek.
Nice shot.
Quick flank hit.
And we're not really allowing Sadat to get into position to even throw a recon dart so they could spray through the smoke because they're being pressured so much. EG's doing a great job to punish the amount of space that Loud has given them.
30 seconds left.
Even get a safe plant. Might have to maintain and stay within the site now for EG. 2 versus 5, and you know money's flowing for Loud. Want to go for these fights.
Last player standing.
Caught with a snake bite in hand. Less falls as Apoth gets the trade onto Jogimo as Tui's now moves in alone. Smoke available. Gets to dink through the wall, but there's that protocol for EG for the rest. Swinging out, and they finally score this.
First time we're really seeing this.
Might be a little bit easier to hold the pulse plant this time around. As the off shot denied, off Apoth gets the headshot. Less in the back of the site now. Satchels from Jogimo.
Oh, here they go.
They're fighting for it, and this time Boba's not their demise. A trade-off. Superman on the top. Easy kill onto Tui's. Hit by the fault line. As we talk about it being a little bit easier to hold the pulse plans, because Kaladin this time does not have a rolling thunder to work with, so they couldn't flood as much. But I like what EG did right there. We have a little bit different, or similar to that first map. Not allowing Loud to really get into position for these retakes.
They have to prevent the Phoenix ultimate here. Already down, trying to hold it with 4 in sight.
Oh, this is annoying. Look at all that.
Oh my God!
Hands the aftershock. Nature gets hit by it, 1 TP'd away. But there's still players flooding across. Shock darts coming through from the spawn site to still hit players down for EG. Derek again, alone. A 1 versus 3. Off by less coming out.
EG.
Starts with a one-way, but they're wasting a lot of time here. The dart comes out. Oh, Hunter's Fury. At least they don't get the stun there, so Knight might give a chance for a plan. Derek's gonna eat that beam. And the aftershock comes out a little bit too late. Nature in a forward position all the way towards the spawn. Cancelled TP. A flash. And it gets canceled by Nature, but he couldn't line up the other kills here with the Vandal. No old banks coming through. Superman and Derek. The Vietnamese duo with Derek with the first kill onto Less. Nightfall then coming out for some information. Doubling up the fight back towards the A site. The lineup on 2. It's a 1v1. Him and QCK. 8 bullets left. The spray comes across. Derek comes in for the floor K in the round. You don't know that there's actually 2 players back there. Like a QCK already walked in, but elbow was not cleared by Loud. It allows for this 1-to-1 to happen. The flood back towards the spawn to give EG an advantage, but the plant still comes down. It's gonna be flank after flank again. Sadak from the backside. Frenzy took a bit, but Nature's from the spawn, trades it right back. They also have information on QCK out towards the spawn, so Less is alone. A 1v1 in this corner. Wins that second one against Apoth, and that turns it around for Loud once again. Nature at 8 HP. Aftershock to try to clear QCK back. But it's really well planned here for the last 2 players of Loud. The tap on that spike, even hot hands from the front of A. Oof. And Less. Like
for the rest of the team. Shots, Jogimo, Derek, beautiful coverage on A for the shark attack.
Definitely want to fight that back. Not allowing these orbs to be farmed here for Loud. A little bit easier positions with the comms that you have now for Brazilian team to really get QCK up as soon as possible and to run it back. So great deniability, spikes down out in the open. Sadak and Less together in a bonus. Just trying to keep them back with the shock darts, but EG is ready for that.
Yeah.
Perfect trade, Jogimo with 3 in the round. This A side where Derek has to be ready. He's good for those 3, it's clean!
You're kidding me.
Spike once again down at the same spot. Less trying to squeeze through now towards the left side of A main. He's being spotted now by Nature.
3 shots like that without timing to get swung. And literally pulling everything out of the hat that they need to right now to make these rounds come true. Beautiful stuff from EG. Loud, however, never count them out.
Exactly. When you give them that space and that respect, Loud could take advantage of it. 12 seconds left, forcing out a Rolling Thunder on top of that. And Tui's made it through the smoke for that kill onto Nature. The run through, the bait, the flank from behind! What?
A little bit of a change. Cypher trips around just so they can keep map control. Kalanzine hits Superman though. They've known they can find that fight normally. And it is Kalanzine to start us off the first blood.
Even Derek left his teammate just to clear out middle to make sure. Trying to leverage now the Nightfall potentially for a retake. Hunter's Fury out, Kalanzine getting the wall bang. That's 2. Actually the Nightfall down.
Oh my gosh.
Now they're Rolling Thunder out for the pulse plant as well, just to secure the plant down. There's only 2 players left. It's Nature and Apoth up against the whole team of Loud. In great positions now, needing only those last 2, and Loud has so many ults to work with this round to make it painful for EG. But if Loud could win a 2 versus 4, potentially EG can as well. Full kit for Nature.
One enemy
Apoth
remaining.
alone. Apoth dropped by Kawadzine. Ace being looked at by the fans. Nature with the kill. Kawadzine hunting him down. And Nature denies it. But 1 HP remaining in that pit. There's still Util out for the pulse plant. There's no time left. Sadat gets the kill. The sun sets for EG's journey. But you do have Loud qualifying for Madrid.